Good day, everybody. Welcome back to Raw Rasputin. War Thunder videos, tips, tricks, and just useful stuff or useless stuff. So, the Yak 38M Russian jet. Boy, was I excited when I first jumped in this plane. First game went absolutely perfect, I would say. And I was just starting to spade this airplane, and I thought, my gosh, this is gonna be fun. I couldn't be more wrong. It was a struggle. I think it took, well, I don't fly 8 hours a day, or even, I don't even make 4 hours a day flight. But every evening, an hour and a half, an hour, and here we are a week and a half later, and I played more hours yesterday, and I played some more hours on Friday as well. So yesterday was Saturday, of course. But anyway, so I finally got to the last stages of like spading this airplane, and the main problem was getting all the wings and the jets and the stabilizers. Oh shoot, lost the name for it. So that took me the longest time. Once I got all the engines and the surfaces, the cover, spaded or at least purchased, then I started to work on my armament and ornaments. Gosh, lost it. Completely stupid today. So I started working on the rockets and the bombs and all that stuff. So my decision early on was to go with the R60 missiles. So you already have standards. You have your two R60s, which you get when you start off, and I thought that was a pretty good choice. I didn't think this would be a good bomber or ground target airplane. So I really just decided to go with the missiles, and I stuck with them all the way through. And I even saw some people make comments like, why do some people just decide to use bombs on your Yak 38? I know why. It sucks. So even with missiles, you're not the fastest plane in this game. Like the Lightning, the 104, the A4s, the F5s. Gosh, I don't know how many planes outrun you. The Harriers outrun you. So, and if they don't outrun you, they will outturn you. Because, man, I think if you start turning this airplane, I think they build the pyramids faster than this thing can turn. So keep that in mind. So I finally decided my strategy is to go higher up in the air and hang back. Just hang back. It's chicken-like behavior, but that's really what you need to do to get at least your research to go a little faster on this airplane, and then just pounce on your enemies just like this. You wait till somebody comes by who's slower, and you just start like firing your missiles on them and pray for the best, because those R90s, even if your enemy is a little faster or they can outturn them fairly easy. So be careful too. So you kind of try to catch your enemy in this moment where A, you're faster, B, they don't know where you're coming. Like this second plane I just destroyed that was too busy bombing. All his focus was on the bombing. So you can take him down. If they make a sharp turn or sharp up or sharp down turn, your R60s will be lost. And kind of that's how I started playing this game. Just hang back, wait for this enemy that's not paying attention to you or is slower, and dive on them. You can get actually above Mach 1 in this airplane in a dive, depending what you have, what kind of armament you have, ordnance you have. There is the word I was looking for. So that's what I did, and it worked fairly well. So like I said, a lot of airplanes outrun you. So my main targets was like a lower, like the F9s, the F-84s, 85, that kind of airplane. And everything else I just have to be very, very cautious with, and I have to wait till they lose enough speed. A-10s are, you'd say they're slower than me and they're easy targets, but gosh, I have well, A-10s are just sneaky little devils, so you gotta be careful with those. But mainly, if I go for an A-10, I'll try to get them from behind and use my machine guns, because most of the time missiles, unless they're not paying attention, are useless, and try to get them that way. And that's another thing, your machine guns, yeah, 23 millimeters, devastating, but you have under 180 rounds, I believe, and yeah, the firing rate is so fast. Just a little burst, or a little burst too long, and you're already halfway out of your ammo. So be careful there too. So trigger management is really, really important. And but once you get to this point where I'm at right now, I'm in the stage of my last upgrade, it kind of gets a little more interesting. It's not like, whoa, what a good airplane this is. No, this is just like, all right, I'm finally done with this. This is what it feels like. I am finally done with this airplane. It's a struggle, and I can see people deciding to go with bombs and all the other stuff, because you have pretty good options there. So, but your speed is just so slow, you're just going to be a sitting target. And so be careful with that. I like I said, I stuck with my R60s and my missiles all the way through. I never really veered off of that, and it eventually, eventually it worked for me. But I just had to figure out how to use this airplane, and that's very important. Main thing is keep your speed. You make a turn, you lose like 300 to 400 kilometers in a turn. So you go from 1100 kilometers to 8 easily. And this airplane doesn't pick up speed that easy either when it's at that point. It takes a while to get back there. If you see the takeoff of this airplane, you take off like a rocket. But once you're up to a certain speed, to get to your max speed, it will take a while. So usually I go in a flat or a little negative dive to like pick up speed quicker. And but anyway, so all I can say is like, hallelujah, I'm done. So I'm moving on to the next plane after this, and I'll hopefully it's a little more fun than this one. Although in the end, I have to say, it gets just a little more enjoyable, but it takes a long time to get there. So I hope you guys enjoyed. As you can see, I got my final upgrade on this airplane, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm done with this one. And see you guys later. Bye.